word, and if you turn around and repent and ask for forgiveness in the name of YAHAWASHI and face the evil, may the Most High have mercy on you. But if you keep saying, oh, I get right when I want to, or I get right when it hit, nah, it ain't gonna work like that. Most High gonna keep that proud spirit on you, and he gonna destroy you. Go ahead.
And the young men from the streets speak thus, said YAHAWASHI, even the carcasses of men shall fall as dung upon the open field.
Yeah, as dung upon the open field. You know what dung is? Shit. So they're going to be laid out on the streets like shit. Your sons that you depend on, and you ain't got no man, and your son that you depend on, and you have substitute that, you have substitute of your husband for your son, and he doing all the things that your husband supposed to do, he gonna drop dead, man. And he gonna be laid out on the streets like shit, because the Most High ain't gonna help him. You know, all you young men that don't care nothing about your daddies, hey, you gonna feel it. You gonna wish you had a daddy in that day. Go ahead.
And as the handful after the harvestmen, and none shall gather them.
None shall gather them. In other words, there ain't gonna be no funeral home to pick them up and embalm them and give you a proper burial. They're just gonna be dead on the street. They're just gonna be out there, man, like shit. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 23. Thus said YAHAWASHI, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom.
Let not the wise man glory in his wisdom. Go ahead.
Neither let the mighty man glory in his might.
Oh, that's it on that. Go to Isaiah. The water for that out. That's what I call for? Yeah, 3 and 8.
This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 8. For Jerusalem is ruined.
All right, for Jerusalem is ruined, man. It happened in the ancient world, and it's gonna happen again, man. Okay? It's gonna happen again before Jerusalem is a people, before it's a place. It's gonna happen again before we get out of this condition, man. Go ahead.
And Judah is fallen.
Yeah, the southern kingdom gonna fall badly, man. 2/3 gonna fall badly, man. Okay? 2/3 gonna fall badly, man. 2/3, 66.6% of our people gonna fall badly, man. Go ahead.
Because their tongue and their doings are against YAHAWASHI.
Go ahead.
To provoke the eyes of his glory.
To provoke the eyes of his glory. Go ahead.
The show of their countenance doth witness against them.
You got a lot of these Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are sodomites, man. Okay? Are sodomites, man. You got a lot of them, man, that are laying down men upon men, man. You got a lot of them, man. And they just pointed in the Most High face as if they ain't gonna get charged for death for that. And they ain't gonna get a penalty of death for that, man. Go ahead.
They show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom.
Yeah, and then you got a lot of these men, now these young men that's growing up in the house with their mother, and their mother is raising them to be feminine, and they walking around as sodomites, man. So it's all go back to Eve, man. Eve got a lot to pay for, man. That's why I was saying, man, according to the scriptures, man, that these young men that you got in your household, a lot of them gonna die, man, because they're sodomites, man. They got that feminine homosexual spirit on them, man. That sodomite spirit on them, man.
Yeah, everything's ran off of emotions and feelings.
Yeah, everything is ran, like the brother said, everything is ran off emotions and feelings, man. Okay? And a lot of these young men, man, they gonna be out of there, man. You can look at them and tell, man. And you go in them grocery stores, man, and you see the vibration of a woman on them, man. You can see it, man. It's a witness against them, man. Okay, you can see it in their appearance, man. The way they carry themselves, man. Hey, man, they just got that weak sodomite spirit on them, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these lesbians, a lot of these women on women, a lot of them gonna die too, man. A lot of them, man. You got women walking around here that's secret lesbians, and you got women that's openly lesbians. Hey, man, a lot of them gonna die, man. The Most High see everything, man. The Most High see everything you do like you know, men and women are doing, man. He gonna get you. Go ahead.
And they declare their sin as Sodom.
They declared their sin as Sodom, man. And the Most High destroyed them places, man. He used them heathens, them Hamites, as an example not to live like that. He destroyed them, man. And the end game for you is for you to get destroyed, man. Go ahead.
They hide it not.
They hide it not, man. They just open with it, man. They're just open, man. Okay? This place is spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Go ahead.
Woe unto their soul.
Woe unto their soul, meaning destruction. Go ahead.
For they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
It said they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Why? Because they was doing that, man. They was in the sodomy, man. Okay? They let Esau in his wicked ways and do as thy will, turn them out, man. They turn completely out, man. They have forsaken YAHAWASHI, the Most High gave them up to that spirit, man. When you read Romans, the first chapter, the 26th verse on down. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13.
I think I said, Salaki, I think I said Romans 1 and 26 on down. I hope I didn't say 26 on down. It's Romans chapter 1 Romans chapter 1, 26 on down, to let you know the Most High gave him up to that vile spirit. You know, when you read it on down. And the penalty for that is death. Okay? That's in the New Testament right there, and we're going to read what's in the Old Testament. Go ahead.
Okay, this is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13.
Time.
If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
They shall surely be put to death. Why they ain't got that in their 20,000 laws in the American government? They got all these laws, but they ain't got that. Give me Ezekiel 16, right? And we're gonna finish with this last verse, with these last few verses, to show that woman ain't gonna be running her mouth, and she ain't gonna be running her mouth in the kingdom neither. Okay, go ahead.
Their blood shall be upon them.
Their blood shall be upon them, man. You're gonna have to die, man. You know, being abominable like that, being a sodomite. Let me see what you got out. Ezekiel 16. Ezekiel 16.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 59.
Go ahead.
For thus said Yahawah, our power, I will even deal with thee as thou hast done,
Go ahead.
which has despised the oak and breaking the covenant.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, I will remember my covenant with thee in the days of thy youth,
Go ahead.
and I will establish unto thee an everlasting covenant.
Go ahead.
Then thou shalt remember thy ways.
Thou shalt remember thy ways. Who? The Israelite woman gonna remember her ways. She's gonna be ashamed. Go ahead.
And be ashamed
See that? Go ahead.
when thou shalt receive thy sisters,
Go ahead.
then thine elder and thy younger,
Go ahead.
and I will give them unto thee for daughters,
Go ahead.
but not by thy covenant.
Go ahead.
And I will establish my covenant with thee, and thou shalt know that I am Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi,
Go ahead.
that thou mayest remember and be confounded, and never open thy mouth anymore because of thy shame.
See? So the woman, the Israelite woman, especially that Judite woman, she's not gonna be running her mouth no more like that, man. Okay? She ain't gonna be back talking like that no more. She ain't gonna be in a position to always run her mouth, to always challenge you and test you on everything you say, bucking up. Okay? The Most High gonna put her back right, because the reason why they acting like that right now is because they go back to the curses in Deuteronomy 28, man. Go ahead.
When I am pacified toward thee for all that thou hast done, said Yahawah power.
Go ahead.
I was going to go into verse 17.
Oh, okay. So read back up again a little bit.
This is Ezekiel chapter 16,
Where she'll be ashamed. What verse you start at?
59.
Start at
Sure.
62.
This is Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 62. And I will establish my covenant with thee.
Yeah, so he's gonna establish that covenant with her, because she's gonna remember herself. She's gonna remember that she's an Israelite woman and she's not supposed to be like that, man. She's gonna be ashamed, man, in that day, man. Okay? That's why when you read Isaiah the 4th chapter, man, 7 women gonna take hold of one man, man. Okay? They're gonna remember, man. They're gonna be ashamed, man. Okay, go ahead.
And thou shalt know that I am Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi.
So that lets you know the Most High is controlling everything, man. The same way the men were rebellious against Yahweh Shai, the Most High made our women rebellious against us, man. So the men are coming back and the women gonna come back, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be running their mouth like that. They're gonna be obedient. Just like the men that set up, the elect men that set up, they're being obedient to Yahweh Shai. The women gonna be obedient, man. Everything gonna fall back into order, man.
Verse 61.
That's right.
I guess the one that says she's ashamed.
Keep going.
Just keep going down
Yeah.
until we'll jump back up to 61.
We'll start at 61 and then read on down. Let's finish it off. Yeah.
Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 61. Then thou shalt remember thy ways and be ashamed.
Yeah, then thou shalt remember thy ways and be ashamed. Them being proud and bucking up and saying they don't need no man. They can do everything on their own. They ain't gonna be talking to you like, the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to have to depend on you. You ain't no man. You know what I'm saying? Just talking reckless. I'm gonna give me another man. I'll replace you. Just talking reckless, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to listen to you. She gonna remember all that stuff, man. All that loud mouth and all that talking she was doing. Here it is, you were doing for your kids, trying to do it, but she was looking at you like you ain't shit. Okay? Here you is trying to talk to her, but since she got the advantage over you because of Esau ruling, she just talking cash shit. She gonna remember all that, man. She gonna remember it, man. She gonna be ashamed, man. Go ahead.
when thou shalt receive thy sisters, thine elders, and thy younger,
Go ahead.
and I will give them unto thee for daughters, but not by thy covenant.
Go ahead.
And I will establish my covenant with thee.
Yeah, I will establish my covenant with thee. Because when the Most High established his covenant with the Israelite woman, what it is she gonna be subject under her husband. When you read Genesis 3:16, man, going back to the law, man. Go ahead.
And thou shalt know that I am YAHAWAH SHAM YAHAWASHI.
So you gonna know the Most High controlling everything, man. She gonna have that humble and that quiet and not be running her mouth. That spirit gonna be on her, man. And just like in that movie, Coming to America, whatever you like.
Come.
Whatever you like, Lord. That's what it's gonna be, man. Whatever you like, King. Whatever you like, Lord. That's what it's gonna be, man. And it ain't gonna be no acting. Because you're gonna be dead serious when she say it. Go ahead.
Verse 63, that thou mayest remember and be confounded.
Yeah, she gonna be confounded, man, because how she was, man. You know what I'm saying? How she was, she gonna realize, man, she wasn't supposed to be like that. She gonna be ashamed, man. She gonna be confounded, man. Go ahead.
And never open thy mouth anymore because of thy shame.
She ain't gonna open her mouth. She ain't gonna be running her mouth, man. She ain't gonna be doing that no more, man. Okay? She ain't gonna be known as a bitch no more. Because the scripture says, shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. She ain't gonna be known as a bitch no more. Okay? When that happen, man. Because these women know, man, they bitches, man. They know they ain't right. Okay? They tell each other that. Oh, you ain't right. Bitch, you ain't right. They talk to each other like that. But it's no longer gonna be like that, man. It's gonna come to where the Most High gonna humble these women, and they ain't gonna be bitches no more, man. They're gonna recognize their faults, man. Because right now they blameless, man. They can't do no wrong. Everything you tell them about themselves, they throw it back on you and tell you what you need to change, but they never change. So the Most High gonna alter everything, man. The Most High gonna alter everything. We're in the time of judgment, man. We're in the time of Esau downfall, man. And the Most High gonna alter everything, man. Okay? He gonna change it all up, man. And when this destruction comes and the Babylon get brought down, man, and all hell on the earth, man, all right, you ain't gonna even be able to recognize this place no more, man. You ain't gonna be able to recognize it. So that's it on there, bro?
One more little thing.
Go ahead.
When I am pacified toward thee for all that thou hast done, said YAHAWAH SHAM YAHAWASHI power.
So with that, I'd like to give all praises to
YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI,
YAHAWASHI,
YAHAWASHI,
and double honors to the elder apostle GMS who rule well. Salute you brothers pushing this word and truth is sincere in the strength power YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. So with that, Mawafla Babylon,
Mawafla Babylon,
Mawafla Babylon,
Mawafla Babylon,
and death to 2/3. Shalom, stay strong and search the scriptures.